Welcome back, and today we're going to take a look at Awesome Pea 2, the sequel to the 2018 platformer Awesome Pea. Makes sense, right? With 4 games already in their developer backlog, 2 of which I covered right here on the channel linked in the description below, Pigeon Dev recently opened pre-orders for Awesome Pea 2 on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, releasing on the 3rd of June. But is this game worth checking out, or should it be left on the side of your plate? Let's find out. In this second chapter, Greedy Pea is back, now with even more dark dungeons, deadly traps and gold. They take what was great about the at times frustratingly difficult original and improved on it. Awesome Pea 2 is more of the same, with a new visual style and refined mechanics. There's no backstory here, so fill in the blanks for yourself. You're an awesome greedy pea, trying to avoid obstacles in your path, and there sure are a lot of them, all while collecting coins and jewels. With plenty to dodge in the form of rotating saw blades, cannons, spikes. Wait, these sound like familiar obstacles. Anyway, featuring 25 levels compared to the 30 on the original, you'd probably think it's strange when I say I actually prefer having less. Towards the end of the original game, you can feel a bit of repetition with the levels. Don't get me wrong, it's still a fun game, but the levels begin to repeat themselves, so to speak, whereas that's not as much of a prevalent issue here. The obstacles, while frustrating, never made me feel like I died due to faulty mechanics or hitboxes. It was always down to my shoddy platforming skills. Want a checkpoint halfway through a level? Well, that's a no-go. No punches held here, one-shot the level or quit. Frustrating when you miss the last jump in a level, but a true sense of accomplishment when you finally pass those seemingly impossible jumps. Yes! In some of the levels, the coins are used as indicators of where to jump, letting you learn the mechanics of the game as you go. The controls feel great. I was always able to make my jumps. Well, when I was good enough to do so at least. With only a handful of actions, moving left, right or down, jumping and double jumping, it's truly a game anyone can pick up and play. The music is very fitting for the game. There are only a couple of tracks, but never became annoying, like I felt with some games in the past. As with the original game, you have the option to turn on or off the CRT filter, and I'll leave it on for the next couple of clips so you can check it out for yourself. With the very noticeable palette change from the original, it'll all be down to personal preference whether you like the change or not. The animations have had an upgrade as well, giving more life to the character and the environment in general. It's a very noticeable upgrade in my opinion, making the obstacles a lot more visible than they were in the original game. No more dying the spikes that I couldn't see due to them blending into the background. Oh, well, I guess some things don't change after all. Like I said, it's pick up and play, no complicated control schemes here. That doesn't mean many of you won't give up due to frustration. I had to take a couple of breaks from playing it myself to save my Switch being thrown across the room. Despite of how tough it can be, it just feels like one of the classic platform games. Tight controls, a colour palette similar to that of the original Game Boy, and music style from the same era, it's a perfect mix if you want to take a momentary trip back in time to games that feel like those we enjoyed in the 80s and 90s. But should you buy it? Well, if you enjoy tough platformers, then this is a great shout. For me, I give it a very solid 7 out of 10. If you're still unsure whether this game is for you or not, there's a demo for both games available, so might as well try them out for free first. You should get about an hour or 2 of gameplay, depending on how quickly you get used to the mechanics. Is this one you're going to pick up yourself? What other similar games have you been playing recently? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, happy gaming.